Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. I hope everybody's doing okay. We are currently doing a bit more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Uh, hi, Cinnabon. Sorry, um, yes. So we're doing some more um some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I can see that Cinnabon and Zwei are both in the chat, so that is always good. Nice to see. I think we are. Looks like we're going to be doing a bunch of Fabian tonight. Hi, Twilight. How are you doing? No worries. There is always no pressure to sub, but it's always great seeing you in the chat. Sub at your own convenience. I fully understand. You don't want like ads popping up and stuff like that. So, but yeah, okay. So, I've been doing a little bit behind the scenes. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of behind the scenes. So, just basically typical things. Just let people know. Just been playing around a little bit. So, as you can see, we've got our standard vampire slash serial killer skin, kind of pre-done. And I am kind of going back through, and I'm kind of developing a few others. So, we have the old favorite. We have the Admiral hat. I'm going to try to incorporate that a bit more. I am currently working on the cat ears and kind of making a bit more of a Nico-esque style. After much begging and pleading, there will be a few more we'll be bringing back in. And probably the one I'm probably the most interested in, if we end up doing some more Phasmophobia, will be I have. It's either going to be a ghost or a Jedi Force ghost. I'm not sure which. But I will say I had a look at as I do, I look at other streamers, see that idea, and it was one streamer had a very similar idea where it was like, oh, okay, when they died, to kind of be as a ghost, and then you could always sort of switch back. But yeah, so that was just an idea. I think it's there you go. Fades in and out. But yeah, I just want to say that I am working on stuff as always. I am working on things behind the scenes. I am. I think Twilight and Cinnabon have noticed that I'm going to try to be a bit more productive and proactive on Discord. But yeah, so I'm going to try to make a point of sitting in Discord a bit more, especially if I can before streams. Yeah, and working on doing some stuff. Moving around some of the channels a bit, but generally just making it a fun place to be. So if you're watching this later on, drop in, say hi. The Discord is an amazing place. There are lots of really interesting people there, and I'd love to see you. Right, let's go put back on the go angry vampire mode right now. Yes, so I believe we are doing a bit of a Fabian run, probably for a bit of tonight. Here we go. We've got to throw this back up. And again, Twilight can see the fact he has claimed the hat. He has claimed the hat. Which we'll have to see what happens when Spooky comes and realizes. All right, cool. Shall we get to it then? So I'm gonna be brutally honest. I have not played much. I did say I was going to do some Bruja farming. I have not done much Bruja farming, so perhaps we'll do a few on the route. It's what it looks like. It's if we get some angry people. It's mainly angry people, so you can kind of do both of those then. But yeah, we'll try to do some stuff. Although if it is going to be a bit of Fabian, uh, you know what? I would throw this over to Cinnabon, but I'm gonna throw it over to Zwei if he's still in the chat. Zwei, is there a particular outfit you would like me to try on? We have Lasombra, Tremere, we have some Banu Hakim, we have Ventru, and we have Turidor. If Zwei does not respond, I'll throw it over to Twilight. So I'll have to have a look. At the time being, though, I'll just have a quick walkthrough. Looking, we've got Atheists, Chair Dancer, Sunita, Priest, Magister, Mage, Far Rights, Third row. You want to go Assassin's Creed? You can go Assassin's Creed. Let's go Justica. And Twilight, I promise you, next time you're in the chat, I'll let you pick the outfit, and we could be as weird as you want for a bit. Okay, well, like I said, we're probably gonna be Fabian, but next time, Twilight, your choice. I want everybody to kind of have a bit of a messing around with what the character looks like. Okay, so yeah, the reason why I think it's a Fabian mission is whenever we seem to rest at the Haven, we tend to dream. So, first things first, I probably need to know walking that way will get us yelled at. So behind us, this way.
Spare $1?
Oh, to be fair, like, you can't pick worse, Twilight, than Spooky had us running around last stream like that. So that was very, very diva. So there'll definitely be something of these, and you could be as ridiculous as you want. Do we go through Chinatown? Probably not. It's probably best to just follow the nothing worse. Okay, okay. Well, you know, if you want my opinion, we do have the poet. If you want to go very, you know, 1970s sort of style. Pretty much most of the Ventrue is a little bit gaudy, except for the Elder. The Elder does work. A lot of the other ones just generally look really good, though. I will admit. We will get some Bruja and see how that works. Okay, no, okay, granted. Shadow Dancer for Lasombra. I love the Lasombra line. The Atheist, the Sin Eater, and the Priest. Atheist is my favorite. Shadow Dancer, though, does look pretty rough. Or it's... I should say rough. I shouldn't say rough. It's not the sort of place you imagine running around Seattle when there's snow on the ground. I would feel rough for a vampire. Okay, so... we have been doing quite well. Fairly recently. What did we do last time? It was a lot of side quests, if I remember correctly. A lot of tidying up after blowing up, well, Willem blowing himself up and drinking Isabella. Let's see. What was the last thing we did with Fabian? So the last thing we did with Fabian was kind of realizing that it was probably a Malcav that was possessing or mind-wiping people. And the name was the Gardener. The Gardener being the person that whenever we seem to dream as Fabian, or Fabio, as that person in the police department calls him. Yeah, seems to be the Gardener, the Malcav, seems to be possibly a baddie of some sort. Now, seeing the fact we've only ever really seen one Malkavian, and that is Fabian. Well, we're going to get some interesting things, hopefully. Fabian sections, while less combat orientated, always provide some really interesting story. Let's head in here. I always hope we come in here and it'll be clean, but I suppose it wouldn't ever really happen that way, would it? I mean, I think everybody would love the idea of coming home to find their house just cleaned.
Well, that was a night. If you're in the mood, there's some reckoning we could do.
Very well.
So, let's walk ourselves back a bite. We have the Anarchs and the Blood Doll, a shopping trip for Tolly, and then Mistress Lou and her traveling prognostication show. Where should we start?
Sophia and her desire for hidden secrets.
Sweet Sophia? Oh, she's scattered for sure, but she knows her stuff.
She keeps promising but not delivering.
Oh, dithering's in her nature, but give her a problem and she's a hound with a slipper. She'll keep chewing until she gets right to the soul of it. What next?
I'm thinking the visions.
Lose visions. Clearly the reason she closed herself off, withdrew from power.
You've hit the bullseye there. It got worse, though, as she's kept that secret squirreled away for years. Fabulous Elder can't trust her own thoughts. Front page news. Seems a bit too close to what we've been dreaming about, wouldn't you say? Let's keep it going.
Okay. So Verona was the sister of the Blood Doll, the one that had her head torn off by, in Isabella's club. We did find Verona in the club. She had become the new Blood Doll, and now, kind of, I think we had a bit of an a run-in, where I think we convinced her that it was going to be dangerous for her if she kept on letting vampires just drink from her, just for giggles.
The Blood Doll, Verona. What did we really get from her?
Aside from her own dissolution, a tale as old as time. Just that Miss Moore wasn't on her lonesome, and there was a plan. Sounds like our artist jumped the gun, though, didn't it? Which is good, in a way. It's not all going right for our troublemakers.
Okay. I suppose the next one would be Tolly. Honestly, I'm not sure about Tolly. One second, I'm like, he seems very pushy behind the scenes. But then the next second, he's like, okay, you know, he seems to actually kind of care. Not necessarily about us, but about the Camarilla. So, yeah.
You have known Tolly a long time. Is there anything to concern us there?
Well, not that long. He's a comparative youngster. And in all honesty, I think he's one of the most dangerous things in this city. That there is a sharp mind. But I've never seen anything to say he's not loyal to the city that gave him a home. And the two of you seem to rub along as apples and apples, don't you?
And then, yeah, I suppose the last thing we need to talk about is Katsumi, who is the leader of the Anarchs, and Max, who is the Bruja who turned the previous sheriff.
Katsumi's Anarchs and their newest recruit.
Max, you mean? Guess he's found his place. Silky made a good call there. It'll be the making of the boy. Even though, of course, he's not a boy. Strange folks, aren't we all? As for Katsumi herself, I'm nagged by the question of where she was and what she's up to. And who she's up to.
Okay. Let's just do a sort of like an overall feel.
What do you draw from all this, detective?
It's a mite early to say. A whole meal to chew on, no doubt. Do you want to sleep? Or should we talk the big picture?
I think we'll probably do a bit of a catch-up. Just a very quick one, see if there's anything
Carry
else.
on.
So now, we've got a chunk of misbehaving, destruction, conspiracy, and the man in my dreams. What's top of your mind?
So let's talk about the current traitors, or previous traitors, so Isabella and Willem.
Isabella, Willem, this conspiracy. Why them? And who else?
Well, Benny, for one, if you remember the ring. Although wearing the mark of conspiracy is never a clever move. Then again, you wear it against your will. And they all have a manner of control over you, don't they? Or seem to. It's as I said when we first met, a mark of ownership. A mark of control. You're their weapon, I'd say. As to who else, I've no notion, honestly. But there are precious few we can trust. What else worries you?
Hey, Evan! How are you doing? We're just doing a bit of a catch-up with Fabian. Before, I think we do a Fabian section of the story. So, we're just basically refreshing everything. Yeah, let's talk about more about the Sabbats. And it seems interesting. I mean, I understand that we couldn't be Lasombra, who was a Sabbat, and then join the Camarilla. So the fact that we were probably an independent Lasombra kind of makes sense.
The Sabbat are the core of this.
But who are they? And what's their aim? You know the cult, right?
Yeah, let's say that we face them.
They are a pestilence, and utterly destructive.
You do have a tendency to tense up at the name, and I think I get why. But tell me, what drives them?
So the utter destruction of the antediluvians, I kind of get. If you have like big bad daddy vampires and big bad daddy mummy vampires, eating them to stop them from waking up and eating everybody else kind of makes sense. I stand by the Sabbat in that respect. Is it how I would do by drinking them? Probably not, but you don't want to wake up like the big guys. Overthrowing the Camarilla, I don't have anything about that. It's the Camarilla is like with most things in politics. It's not great. I'm not gonna get too political. It's not great. It's what's currently there. Until something better comes up, I can see why they don't try to overthrow it, but they're not necessarily providing anything better. The rejection of all humanity. Kind of understand why I think Fire would be upset with that. He seems to be very focused on retaining his humanity, even throughout this. But I think he'd be more upset about the fact that he'd be shattering the Masquerade. The fact that the Sabbat are actually kind of going out there being like, I'm a vampire, do what I say, and not necessarily playing it subtle. It's the big thing of, okay, a human hunter might not be too scary for a vampire, but if there's enough humans, eventually you're going to wipe out an entire species. Humanity has wiped out species before, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to say he's upset because the Sabbat shattered the Masquerade.
They reject any doctrine that still retains any shred of humanity or coexistence with humanity. The Anarchs may struggle against the Camarilla, seeing them as stifling, controlling. The Black Hand would shred the Masquerade and drag us all into the light, subjugating all of the mortal world. If only they had the numbers.
All human history to be put in the incinerator, hmm? If I had had them on the couch, I'd surely blame the parents. This is useful. Keep going.
Okay, so Gardener. This is the Malkavian. Or seems to be a Malkavian that is speaking with Fabian.
The Gardener. He is the one we see in our dreams.
I'd say he is, and the one Willem named right enough. So how does he get into our dreams? And more to the fact, why?
I think he's the one sending the memories.
We see him every time we sleep. Is he the one provoking your memories?
Maybe so, but I'd say they are true memories, as far as I can remember anything. So, there's another case to solve. Why those memories in particular? The constant is that killer. Iron and crosses.
Ooh, that is interesting. If we have the Malkavian kind of leading us with dreams, could he be influencing the previous prince?
Lou's dreams. They seem similar to what we see in the garden. Are her dreams from him?
Maybe so. And who knows? Maybe the same was true for Isabella, or even Willem.
Yeah, I think he wants to meet with us.
He seems to be drawing us to him. What is his aim?
Now there's a question. What does he want from you? Not sure what he'd get from a parlay, unless he can control you in some manner. The mark?
Okay, you believe he leads the Sabbat. It would be interesting if he... Whether he leads the Sabbat, works alongside the Sabbat, or they just seem to be cohabitate... Sorry, I haven't had enough coffee today. The enemy of your enemy is your friend, sort of thing.
You agree he is Sabbat, the one behind Willem and Isabella.
Those are the strings I'd knot together, indeed. I wonder how he got to them.
What are your conclusions, detective?
So, to summarize, I'd say the Sabbat and Gardener and all their followers, they've made a weapon out of the Nomad. But things have not gone right for them, and the Nomad slipped the leash. They've poked the bear, and the bear is not a happy bear, and is poking them right back. And down they go, one by one. Reckon you should roll on doing what you're doing.
Yeah, there's gonna be more to it. So
There is more to this. The Black Hand may be inhumane, even insane by our standards. But they are not fools.
We are all built on human bones, and every human has a core of stupid. Now, we should hit the hay. Though I'd not be surprised if I'm up and about and walking memory roads in a few. Maybe I'll see you there.
hey, time to rest. It was a nice little refresher. Like the mid-season episode kind of catches everybody up.
Oh, somewhere, sometime, I just like to sleep. Hey there, fella. I talked to our mutual friend. They said they'd love to have a chat. So what do you say you give me an address?
Oh, Truth Seeker, you are so close. You can taste me. You can breathe me. In scent and descent, we shall glory, the Wanderer and I. Where my buds full blossom, my seedlings sprout.
Ugh. By address, I meant location, not a lecture on gardening tips.
The Wanderer is already furrowed, already plowed. Now turn the sod and slip beneath the soil.
Slip beneath the... Okay, well, I guess I'll pass that on. But, what is it you want? What's the deal here?
What's the deal, Truth Seeker?
Exactly.
So what's the deal?
Interesting. It's the first time I've kind of gone behind a tree and looked. But there, skulls in the soil.
Jonesy was first responder. Captain Muldoon told us he'd want to get involved.
Okay. So... yeah, what did Jonesy see?
Did Officer Jones see anything?
Ask her. She's just come off the walk and talk. She's still on site. She might have something for you.
Okay. Any witnesses?
Any witnesses?
Yep. Young guy named of Max Weber.
Max Weber, huh? Well, well, well. I knew that name, and suddenly I knew why Benny had taken a closer look at this one.
He's over by the auto shop.
Okay, so it's Benny's sire. First responder was police. Member of the police.
The body's gone?
Took 4 guys to get him off the rebar. Heavy fella. Real muscly, lot of bulk. Captain Muldoon was on site. He took a look at him, told me to pass on to you. The Vic is nothing special.
Uh-huh. So a man on the street kind of thing. Literally.
Oh, sure. Rebarred into the concrete. That's a heck of a night's work.
Thanks, Smithy. I'll take a walk around the scene.
Sure thing. Let me know when you're happy and we'll run cleanup.
Will do.
Okay.
I figured I'd look around, maybe talk to Jonesy, see what was what.
Yep, we seem to all in the same spot.
Guess the Vic was dragged here. Already dead or bleeding out.
Okay.
Inevitable, really. Our serial killer must have ordered a whole batch of the pointy little things. Well, that settled it. Either our killer was as strong as an ox, or he'd hired a moving company.
I think first responder... First responder must be inside them, I guess. Unless it's one of you lot. No. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have padlock.
Bust lock, too. I wondered how the auto shop played into this whole story.
Vampire vision. Okay, Jonesy must be somewhere around here then. Right. look at you.
Guess there'd been a struggle. Well, Benny had his place insured.
No. This is a flashback. So we are doing a Fabian thing. So this is a bit before Nomad woke up.
This was not quiet. But then, would anyone blink at loud noises coming from an auto shop?
So that's Max. So we can talk to him later. I'm curious about the person on scene, which I'm assuming is you, yeah. Anything else we have got?
Sometimes I wondered how much crime was caused by the makers of little plastic signs, just to keep the trade going.
Okay, okay. Right, let's talk to you then.
Jonesy, I hear you were first responder?
That's right, Detective. Called in by Mr. Weber when he found the body. Been knocking on doors, trying to get a picture of what happened. Nothing useful so far. As usual, no one saw anything, no one screaming, "I am the killer!" on any nearby CCTV.
Did Max say anything?
What did Max tell you?
Huh. I have the notes, but I think you should really talk to him. He was pretty confused.
Good idea.
Right, so nothing we need to kind of chase up on. Anything to report then?
Anything to report? Anything catch your eye?
Apart from the big guy missing his head with an iron bar through his ribcage?
Yeah, apart from that.
Not a whiff of anything, Detective. Weird, right? You'd usually have a blood trail, boot prints, car tracks, especially in this snow. No neighbors heard it happen. Does a big guy really die this quietly?
You're right. That is strange. Good talk.
So you're saying ghosts. Right. Max, bear with me a second. I'm just checking for anything collectible. Nothing obvious. I guess I talk to you.
Good evening to you. I had a notion you might have got caught up in this, given this is your place. They tell me you saw something?
Hey, Fabian. Yeah, I did see something, just don't know what.
Okay, so you don't know what you saw.
You don't know what you saw? What do you mean by that? Sasquatch with a bouffant hairdo? New breed of dog with too many legs? Supreme Court justice hovering 3 feet off the ground?
No, it's fuzzy. Okay, let me try. There was the victim. One of those big square guys, all muscles. Biker, I think. He was walking down the street.
Lost his bike, huh?
Just listen. He was walking down the street, and there was someone else coming the other way. Or maybe a couple. But I can't remember them, Fabian. It's like someone took a cloud of ink and brushed over them in my head. And then, next thing, the biker is lying on the concrete, rebar through his chest, head pulled off.
Hey. So, sounds like mind manipulation.
So you didn't see the killing?
I think I did see the killing. It's just I can't remember it.
Or the passers-by, if that's what they were.
No, I'm not even sure there were 2 of them. Maybe one. It's just a dark cloud.
You've considered the possibility that Zeus did this one. Was there lightning involved?
You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm not sure how you keep your job.
It's fine. If it was Zeus, it wouldn't be lightning. It would be a golden shower or, was it a swan? I think one of the stories. Right, anything else?
Remember anything else?
I got nothing. Just a hole in my memory.
Felt to me like someone had messed with Max's mind. That I should take a look at.
Okay. Let's ask how he thinks Benny's involved before we do anything.
Benny involved?
Benny? He isn't. He just came along when the cops were called, worried something had happened to me. Took a good look at the body, said there was nothing special about it.
Good to have someone who gives a damn.
I guess.
And did you know the victim?
Tell me about the victim.
Like I said, Big square guy, lots of muscles. Think he was a biker? That sort of looked to him?
You didn't know him.
No, he wasn't a client at the shop. I'd have recognized him.
He was definitely mortal.
Oh, for sure. Can't you still smell the blood?
Okay. We'll try remember anything else, although it probably will just say no, he doesn't.
Memory still fuzzy?
Look, I wish I could help.
I knew Max was really trying to get rid of that cloud, but maybe it needed a skilled brain buster.
Yeah.
Look after yourself, Max.
Okay, be careful. I don't like this one bit.
Hey, so let's... What was his powers again? I know we have Scry the Soul. That could help. Spirit Touch items. Forgetful Mind makes people forget things. That's not going to work. So yeah, it's going to be Scry the Soul.
What are you hiding?
Okay, so hands on her belly, protecting her kid.
Oh! A woman. A pregnant woman, dark hair. She was so scared. Uh-huh.
I thought of another thing.
Okay, so we did a bit of mind reading.
I took a look inside your head.
You did what?
That fuzziness you were talking about. There was a woman. A pregnant woman.
No, I don't remember that.
And I got a sense of wings. Like angel's wings. If this is my killer, things just got very weird.
So, who was she?
That's what I mean to find out.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. I'll take a look around.
Later.
Kind of want to do one of the other ones. What was the other one? It was the somebody important.
Always best not to hang around for awkward questions.
I suppose when you don't have anybody else to sort of drink nearby, it makes sense. Right. Nothing else in this room. Got the blood over there. Check in with Jonesy one last time, I think. Just to make sure.
Hey there. Any sightings of a pregnant woman from the neighbors?
Funny you should say that, Detective. We got this off the CCTV on the building across the alley.
Hey, Spooky.
Direct line on the crime scene, but it did get
Welcome to the stream.
Huh. An extremely blurry photo of a woman who is most definitely in the family way.
Looks like it to me.
That is interesting.
Thanks, Jonesy.
CCTV image Photoshop. It's blurry, but I can make out the outline of somebody on here. The shape, either she's a pregnant woman or somebody struggling with a watermelon. It ties with what Max saw. A pregnant woman near the scene of the crime. So, Spooky, since you've turned up a little bit late, which is fine. It's all fine, but I'll give you a quick heads up. We are currently doing a Fabian detective section. We are at the auto shop where the Bruja... I use the term boy. Looks like a boy, probably older than we are. Sort of stays. And a mortal was found beheaded. The usual rebar killer death. So yeah, we've only kind of just found out. Apparently there was a pregnant woman nearby. Max, the Bruja, has had his mind tinkered with, which makes some sense. If the Malcav is nearby as well. Oh, of course. They get all the best seats on the bus, on the train, and now they're beheading just random individuals and stabbing them with rebar.
All done. Clean it up all spick and span, Maestro, so the public don't start poking around.
Between you and me, this street might cause less attention if we just dropped a small bomb on it. Anyway, you get anything useful?
Yeah. Anyone see a woman around here who's in the family way? Get a statement off her?
Pregnant? Not that I noticed, but we had a few officers out canvassing on the early shift. If you have a good description, you could check files back at the PD.
Good notion. I'll do that.
Hey. On the plus side, if we go back to the PD, we can speak speak with Lemony Lemon. It's always worth a bit of a laugh. Even if I'm fairly certain he is severely messed up in some way. Unless he's a Malkav. But then again, he's got to be mortal, so feeding from him. So, possibly Ghoul? Mine's already working. And of course, I'm not putting out the thoughts that it could potentially be Fabian is also the gardener. But they've really kind of reused that
Wanted to see if
in
anyone
Bloodlines
had a
1.
lead on our ghostly mother-to-be. That and Max's memory loss was a concern. Worth checking if anyone else was suffering the same.
You know what, Spooky? I don't know. I mean, I know, like, the other sort of sources. I'm not sure about this world. I would argue it'd be the same thing. You'd have to... The mother would have to die and then be brought back. Because the body is technically also dead. It would kill the child. But I suppose if they share blood, the baby could possibly be a vampire? But then again, there's also like that membrane between like mother and child.
The auto shop. Well, the captain was right. I was interested in it. Another killing, but not something you should worry about.
Oh, a special case.
Yeah. This one featured a,
La 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 la, I can't hear you.
Okay, okay. I do have some totally unrelated questions, though, George.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Trip. Nice to see you. Yeah, I suppose this is the issue. There's so many different like areas you could pull from. Is this like a curse? Is this an infection sort of thing? Like, is it like a form of like evolution? You don't know. I honestly, I know that you have like the Malkavians. I know the whole setting for this is you need to drink and then have blood put back into you. Be drunk and then have the blood put back into you. You know, let's ask about pregnant woman. Just see if there's anybody turned up for witnesses.
Heard anything about a pregnant woman?
Oh, you in trouble, my friend?
Well, I am always in trouble, but not that kind. I met any cases recently. Mysterious woman heavy with child? Sounds a bit biblical put like that. But it is not a good news story.
Yeah, lots of people have kids, even criminals, and God help us, the PD.
True. Oh yeah, we definitely can't be the daddy. Like, Fabian's was around in the 1920s got turned, so definitely not Fabian. It feels a bit insulting asking him if he knows anything about memory loss, seeing as we have messed with his mind more than once. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
You know anything about memory loss?
I am as sharp and incisive as the day I took the oath, okay?
Yeah, sure. I know that, George, of course. I more meant, you heard about any cases? People showing up with holes in their stories. Confused.
This is Seattle. What do you think?
That is a fair point.
Yep.
Check out the files. Best place to look for individual cases or trends.
That is also a fair point.
I am tempted to do that, but we'll just... You know, I'm gonna ask. We'll ask him on hobbies. May as well.
Got any hobbies?
What prompted that?
Oh, I don't know. Idle curiosity. And I like to know about people. It's practically my superpower.
Uh-huh. And what's my wife's name?
You strike me as somebody who would marry a Denise.
Denise?
You got the name, but she signed the papers, so technically not my wife.
Okay, okay.
Oh, my condolences or felicitations. Whatever's appropriate. Well, don't let anyone burn down the station.
I'll see you later.
Time to talk to my old friend in the records room.
First, we talked with Mr. Lemon. Did I see that highlight something? first, but I want to drink. Ah. Oh no, they're fighting with the hat again, chat.
How's life in the tank, Frank?
Seattle's just nice. Just nice to me. Treat me nice and huggy.
Don't get me wrong, I like this city, but I reckon she's on the big side. Pound for pound, she'd smother us both.
Mother.
Sure, buddy.
Let's just top up.
Give me a moment. There's something about your neck I need to check out.
A zip a sup is all for you, Fabio.
Tangy. Take care, Blair.
See you, Fabio. Say hi to Miss Mommy.
Okay. Upstairs. Trying to ignore the fighting between Twilight and Spooky in the chat. You just gonna let me in, aren't you? Yeah, just let me in. And we are going to flirt with another thing. Let's flirt with you. So it is really.
I thought I was on the right lines
No,
already.
we just search. Oh, no, it's what? That's the one we do.
Hello, my little bibliophile. Looking for a booking? Desperate for a dossier?
Did it censor? Sorry, I'm just looking at chat. It didn't look like it censored on my screen, but
Down at the station, I
you never know.
with my old
Never know.
records room.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Bear with me a second. I just want to see if I can trigger this. Nope. It seems to be okay. No, it didn't censor on my side. That is curious. I do need to play around. As I'm playing around with everything else, I need to play around with the settings on Twitch a bit. Right, so... You know what? Anything that screams being an Illuminati.
Anything that screams being Illuminati? It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery.
Yep. Alright, let's be good. Let's go with any recent entries on Mothers to Be.
Any recent entries about a mother-to-be? It's a big city, Fabian. Got any more details?
We'll say auto shop.
Anything come up near the auto shop?
Nothing on the spot. Widening the search just a little should be helpful. But give me more.
Okay, it was a witness report from tonight's killing.
Reports filed from tonight's killings?
Nothing interesting in my in-tray where mothers are concerned. Anything else?
Okay, well, I mean, we don't necessarily know she had memory loss, but we can try.
Any cases of memory loss?
Let's take a look at our search area. Ah, that's interesting.
What's that?
Nothing mother-related, but there are an unusually high number of reports of memory loss around central Seattle.
Oh, can you give me some names?
That's the thing with memory loss, Detective. Names are often hard to pinpoint. But let me skim the notes. A biker named Guru. He's been picked up a few times for intoxication and definitely has a less than perfect recall. Then there's Carla, who used to be a paramedic. She dropped out because she couldn't trust herself to deliver the right meds. She's out there on the streets somewhere. Then, of course, there's Mr. Lemon in the cells.
Now that is interesting. I know all these people.
Drinking buddies, Detective.
You could say that.
If you can give me any more details, we could have a hot session of record correlation. What do you say?
I'll see what I can find out.
You know, We'll just check on the ghost fairies.
Got anything new on the ghost fairies?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
Knew it.
I guess he got something right.
I knew it. I knew it would be the Canadian invasion. They're always so polite. Far too polite.
Thanks. I need to follow up.
You know where I am, Detective, if you want to root around.
I mean, think of it this way, chap. Think of it this way. America, Great Britain, we're not going to pay attention if Canada just comes out of nowhere and tries to invade us. Always think of other places. Obviously joking, but I want to say must be the French. No, be good. Be good. I like the French. I do like the French. Right. Next investigation.
Said something about Mr. Lemon.
Oh yeah, we are here. Let's do anything about Lemon. Back down here. Back down here. Back. Oh yeah, of course. Good food, but they are a great punching bag.
What's cooking, Charlie?
Lemony, lemony, must fib you.
And many happy citrus cheers to you, fella.
So, PD records say you aren't drunk, which, yeah, I kind of see that, to be honest.
I thought you were drunk, Mr. Lemon, but the records say you were picked up sober. Just confused. Remember anything?
Lemony, must fib you.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
If only I knew a bit
Bam!
about you. Like what
Bam!
you found or
Some national pride, please.
anything really.
Amusing.
Fine.
Amusing grease.
We're stealing recipes from all across the world.
Amusing grease, Mr. Fabio. Amusing grease.
Oh, how sweet that sound. You're a churchgoer.
Blessed Holy Mother.
Guess that's a yes. Thanks, Mr. Lemon.
Okay.
I'm a little short a pint or two.
Let it suck. Suck like a little mother sucks.
I needed that. Thank you. See you
Okay.
See, Fabius.
Okay.
I'm his mommy.
I understand. I shouldn't throw stones. I'm in a glass house. Alright, so next person is...
I needed to check on Carla. She was short a memory or two by all accounts.
Okay, so that makes sense to go Dutchman, then towards Nico. Guru. So yeah, Guru was the biker. He was very hippy dippy. Oh no, he was the non-vet.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful, Detective. You should help them sleep.
Hey, buddy. A filing cabinet told me you'd been picked up kinda confused. You wanna tell me about it?
We all have spaces in the clouds of the mind, my friend. But my confusion's my problem. One for deep theological contemplation.
So, you don't want to talk about it?
Sorry. My mind is a temple. I need to be careful who I let in. You've never struck me as a religious man.
Okay, sorry, chat. I'm gonna point out, say this. I agree with Crow. Chips and fries are separate. What we would call chips, I suppose, would be eating would be like steak fries. It's something like that thing. So like the equivalent of like several fries together, so a much thicker thing. Exactly. Chips are thicker. There are a lot of places like your standard takeaways would call them fries. You'd have like crinkle cut chips would be the thickish ones.
If something scrambled your mind, maybe I can help.
That's between me and my sense of God. Any God.
Alright.
I have a case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
You can heal the ghosts, my man. Just find your purpose.
Alright. Sorry, Chat is... We're just discussing food now. Which... I should not be this intensely focused into, like, the differences between chips and fries and baked potatoes and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna pay attention to the game. Let's do... See if you can do a mind read.
I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Okay. We'll try...
I didn't think that would help.
We'll try... There you go.
Well, hello there, my friend.
Well, always pleasant to meet one of your kind. What with the ghosts being so loud lately. I hope recent days have been spiritual and full of love, my man.
Ooh. Do we play on the fact it's ghosts? Yeah, we'll try to play with ghosts.
Troubled by ghosts, hmm? Maybe I can help.
I've met many of your kind, and none have succeeded. But I'm always willing to hear your thoughts. So, what good words do you have to impart, my friend? How would one of your calling deal with ghosts?
Okay, well, here's the thing. It purely depends on whether or not he is... If the ghosts are metaphysical or spiritual. I want to say physical, but they're not physical. But you know what I mean. So, let's just start with... Forgive yourself. I think it starts with that.
Forgive yourself. Everything starts with that.
That's a common refrain from a man of the cloth. So,
Okay.
you know these are real ghosts I'm talking about here, Padre.
Tell me more.
Tell me more.
I saw her. Right in front of me. She came out of nothing like a haze becoming flesh. She spoke. She talked about her baby, the one she still bore. But I can't remember, Padre. I can't remember. I lost her, everything about her.
Okay. So where was this?
Where was it? My son.
I can't remember what she spoke, but I swear I did see her. And sometimes I still see her from the corner of my eye as I walk the city. Her and sometimes others.
Wow. So you don't know where this was?
No, there are gaps, my friend. Holes in my mind where thought has turned to smoke. I feel I have lost myself. Could you find me?
Sure, I guess. I could at least ask around. What's your name? Other than Guru.
Before I was Guru, they used to call me David. David DeVere.
Okay.
Really? Nice to meet you, David. Now, I better get going. Masses to attend, people to shrive, that sort of thing. Blessings be upon you.
May you find peace, Padre.
Oh. Okay, okay. So, we lean into the priest thing. That is true. Spooky. Spooky. Don't... like, what was it? Face, arms, beach, time. Your face isn't numb, is it? And you can put your arms above your head. I don't want anybody in my chat having a stroke.
Carla wasn't in her usual spot. I wondered where she'd got to.
No. Okay. Spooky's good. We're all good. Alright, so we'll follow this along here. And so Mr. Lemony Lemon was with a priest. And Guru seems to refer to us as Padre. So he obviously thinks priest. So yeah, we'll definitely run priest. Lady. Oh, no, because you're not the pregnant lady. You're the paramedic.
Say, Carla, you okay? You're not in your normal spot.
I was just helping a friend out, Detective. Are you in pain?
You've had some memory loss.
I spoke to a friend who knows about these things, and they said you got picked up by the PD, all confused. What happened? You okay?
You know how it is, Detective. When the call comes to help others, you see so many faces. They blur together for a time, and I guess it all just got too much. I started to forget.
Let's ask the main question. So, were you treating a pregnant woman?
Were you treating a pregnant woman?
That's right. I was. She was so sad.
That's what brought this confusion on you?
Yes. I'm afraid I fell apart a little. It was all too much. I don't think she wanted me to see her. She was scared, you see.
Uh-huh. That is very interesting. Now, if we could just figure out where this happened.
I volunteered in many places, Detective. I just can't remember. There are holes, missing pieces.
Interesting. You're not the first to tell me that. What's your full name, Carla? I'll run it at the station, see if some addresses fall out.
Carla Long.
Thank you kindly, Carla. Now you have a good night.
Okay. David DeVere, Lemony Lemon, and Carla Long. Part of me that wishes I could kind of just like Batman from rooftop as Fabian, but I kind of get it's not really sort of thing like a PI would probably be doing. Background, David DeVere, Carla Long, Lemony Lemon.
Got a sec?
Make it quick, I'm busy.
Keep a close eye on that desk, buddy.
Gotta keep looking busy, I guess.
And we go. Sorry, got distracted. Right.
I didn't see the need.
Wrong button. There we go.
Want to take a gander at my mug shots? I have a fine selection.
So I've got the skinny on our missing memory cases.
I've got the skinny on our missing memory cases. Can you do some digging?
You know what rolls my Rolodex, don't you, Detective? So what have you got?
So here's what I know about Mr. Lemon.
Mr. Lemon, I've got nothing on except he sings Amazing Grace and goes to church.
Every snippet is useful. Everything is connected.
Carla was treating a pregnant woman.
Carla's full name is Carla Long. She had a bit of an episode when she was treating a pregnant woman.
Carla Long, huh? Yeah, she's here.
And David DeVere.
Guru's real name is David DeVere. He thinks he saw a ghost, a pregnant woman who materialized right in front of him.
David DeVere. Very good, very good. I have it, Detective. Carla Long spent time volunteering at St. Stephen's, giving treatments to the poor. David attended church lectures of theology at St. Stephen's. And doesn't that fit with your Mr. Lemon, who's into religious music? All three short of memory.
You're right. St. Stephen's is the key. Nice work, knowledge base.
Oh, Crow! This is the first time. Yeah, we're talking with the filing cabinet. Fabian can do a bit of a date everything moment where he just talks with random inanimate objects. Depending on what they are, they could be particularly snarky, but the filing cabinet loves us checking.
I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
There it was then. Time to go to church. Something I didn't often say, let me tell you.
Hey.
St. Stephen's beckoned, and I had Mr. Lemon's song on my lips. It was kinda catchy.
Straight through.
So, what did I know? Serial killer, dead biker guy of unusual size. Swiss cheese holes in at least 4 heads. Every one of them had seen a pregnant woman. Something like a ghost. The mother-to-be, it was niggling at the corner of my mind, but I couldn't get at it. Anyway, this woman, if she was real, was definitely at the scene of the crime. I wanted to talk to her. A lot.
Here's the thing, Crow. It's not a quirk. It's one of the actual Melcav's abilities. It's the Spirit Touch. So in the game and the actual tabletop, in the Toreador Spirit Touch, I always have these bright, vivid images of them seeing this wonderful thing. Obviously, in this, their Spirit Touch from Arcavian is you having a nice little conversation with the thing you're touching. I mean, I think Fabian's main quirk is he still thinks he's in the 1920s. Okay. So far, so good. No. Oh, one person. Onda. Hello there, Lasombra.
Onda, right? Not sure we've met. I'm Fabian. I work for Benny.
I've heard of you.
All good things, I hope?
I have heard of you.
Oof. So we're looking for a suspect.
I'm looking for a suspect. Young woman in the family way, if you know what I mean.
And what is she suspected of?
Oh, we want to talk to her.
I just want to talk to her.
That is the cop thing to say, right? But I haven't seen her. Good luck on chasing her down.
Sure?
You sure you haven't seen her? She's involved in a bunch of decapitations, kindred and mortals.
She sounds tough, but she's not here. You can leave now.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Go away.
I messed that up. Time for a do-over, I guess.
Okay. very curious as why Onda seems to be very protective. I mean, a Lasombra hanging around a church makes some sense. Let's do a mind read.
I didn't think that was worth the effort. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Okay, I guess we will. That one.
Memory is fickle. Onda, right? Not sure we've met. I'm Fabian. I work for Benny.
I've heard of you.
All good things, I hope.
I have heard of you.
Okay. I'm trying to find someone in need.
I'm looking for a young woman in the family way. She's in trouble, I think.
Yeah. Her name is Misty, and she's scared. She's had terrible things done to her. If you hurt her, I will find your haven and I will visit you every night just as you wake. And each time, I will rip out your tongue by the root.
Okay. Who hurt her?
Who hurt her?
I don't know, but when I find out, I will slice them paper thin and donate them as toilet paper to the city restrooms. She's downstairs. It might take you a bit of time.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Okay. So, Onda seems very protective, which makes me feel Onda has some connection, possibly familial connection? We do with some more blood.
Vampires shouldn't find crypts spooky, right?
Blood bottle would be very useful.
Hello, Fabian.
Well, hello. Misty, right? Have we met?
Memory stretches and tears, and sometimes it must break. She says there are so many pictures you left behind.
Okay. So, she's Kindred.
You're a bloodsucker like me, but more than that, you're of Malkavian blood, right? Either that or old Malk himself should be serving you with a copyright lawsuit.
The blood in our veins does have the same source as yours, Detective. Such special sauce.
Malkavian, then. You've been here a while. At least that's what the files say. But where did you come from?
From sugar and spice and sauce that's nice.
Hey. So you've been hurt.
Onda said you'd been hurt. Someone had done terrible things.
Yes, Fabian. Yes, they did, Fabian. On purpose. Gifted me. Saved me. Damned me. I have never forgotten how I was gifted. A terrible, beautiful thing. It saved us both. She is so thankful, but so terribly bored.
Okay. That's kind of terrifying, but let's, you talk about your embrace.
Are you talking about your embrace?
Oh, I am embraced. I am so deeply loved. Eternally, I will be caressed from the inside. I am so grateful.
Well, okay.
Hey, tell me about your child.
I can't help but notice you're on the way to being a mother. And I can't figure out how that works at all. We can't get pregnant, can we? What's this? The stork get lost? An inaccurate conception?
Oh, Detective. There is no way to be blessed with new life when you are already dead. But all the dead were alive once upon a time. She knows that. And so do you.
So, yeah, you were pregnant while you were embraced.
You mean you were pregnant during your embrace?
How do you think it works, Detective? Did it never cross your mind? Not once. A detective should be armed with all the facts.
in service, in pride, in dedication.
I guess we know, chat. So, well, just ask straight up. Did you see the murder?
You were there at the murder scene, right? What did you see?
A man dreams, a man dies. The cops scrub the asphalt, scrub the cellar floor, and no one remembers. But there are some things you can save without memory. Perhaps I saw him. Perhaps she did. Metal cross and metal stakes. But his face eludes me, as I elude you.
Okay, please tell me, what did you see?
Just some clue, Misty, please. Did you see the killer's face?
These are memories. A soft caress, a sweet word. Oh, it haunts me as I haunt his world.
I guessed she couldn't articulate what was in her head.
Okay. I think it's fairly obvious why she wiped memories, but we'll just check.
Why did you wipe all those memories? Max and the guy in the drunk tank?
They saw me. And remember, I should stay out of sight. I need to stay out of sight.
Why?
He's looking for me, Fabian. I think he wants to kill me.
Who?
The father.
Huh, really?
Okay. Now, here's the question. Are we talking father as in her sire, the one that embraced her and in retrospect embraced the child? Are we talking the actual biological father?
I had to think about this.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay, let's try and see if we can read.
Let's have a peek, shall we?
Okay, Amaka doesn't remember. Blood, Claire. Yeah, let's have a look at that one.
Oh. We saw, we hid. A blood drinker, one of our kind. A kindred, huh?
Okay.
Hey, Misty. Something else I thought of. Okay, let's figure this out now. You did see someone. A vampire. Which makes no sense, as our killer is not a vampire.
Oh, but he was. Yes, he was. A brute. A thug. A made man.
He scared you so much you hid, and afterwards you blanked Max so this man could never find you.
Yeah, who did bad things?
Who did the bad things to you, Misty?
Why, you did.
I did?
Fabian. Hector liked you. He trusted you. Are you here to save me?
She was bleeding out. I didn't have much time, and neither did she.
Easy, miss. Just tell me what you saw. It'll save lives.
Who are you? You're one of them, aren't you?
Okay, I guess we're like Hector.
You mean, am I like Hector? I guess I am, except I'm less follically challenged right now. No, my name's Fabian.
Fabian? Hector liked you. He trusted you. Are you here to save me?
Right. So, yeah, that's Rebar. So I'm assuming that is Hector. So that was the sheriff who we've been teasing about having an interest in a woman. Yeah, so if she's the woman, that's Hector, and she's bleeding out. Obvious Hector's dead. So, you're Hector's girl.
Hector's secret. Well, that explains a lot. You're his girl?
No, he was helping me out, keeping me safe. There were people looking for me, you see. Guess they found me. They all wanted my baby. That's what Hector said. And so did he, the father. Too late now. Guess he won.
Right. Did you get a look?
Did you get a look at the guy? Did you recognize him?
Hector heard someone coming. He told me to hide. He was worried about me. Then I just heard those noises. That horrible, horrible sound.
So yeah, if this is when she was turned, which is fairly obvious, this is where she was turned. She's been pregnant for over a century.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I could hear him breathing. I guess I made a noise. I was so upset. He found me, dragged me out. It was so fast. It's bad, right? I know it's bad. It doesn't hurt.
Who's the father?
Who's the father?
Johnny. Dear Johnny. He's one of you guys, you know. Works the rackets like you. For Lou Graham.
Biologically unlikely, but sure, let's go with that. So, you and Johnny created a small miracle.
He wanted me to take care of it, but...
Okay, wording is important.
Wording is important. Did he mean, take care of it, like nurture and protect, or take care of it, like... No, you know, it's okay. I see where this is going.
I couldn't do it. When I found Hector, he told me I had to get out of Dodge. He said because it was Johnny's kid, other people were hunting me.
What other people?
He called them the court.
That's not good.
That is not good.
It doesn't matter now, does it? They've killed Hector. They've killed me. And they've killed my baby. Johnny Campbell's baby.
It was then the pieces snapped together. Vampires can't make babies, but ghouls certainly can. Campbell, lose muscle. Why did the court care so much? I didn't know, but they wanted to catch or kill. And Hector wanted her safe, that was clear. She was a playing piece on a board she didn't understand. I didn't either, but at least I knew some of the players. I also realized by me spending all this time pondering, she was nearly out of gas. Hey, you still with me?
Yes.
I got an idea. I don't know why I did it.
So, Johnny Campbell. When Lou Graham, the old prince, stepped away, she had one of her children become new Prince of Seattle, Johnny Campbell. Johnny Campbell was then had his head torn off and left out in the open, and now we have Ryong. So yeah, it's Crow. The prince, the second prince, the one before our current one, was originally a ghoul, which kind of makes sense. The thing is, Crow, possibly. Yeah. A child of a ghoul, depending on how recently that ghoul has fed, would have vamp blood in their system. I think Fabian sticking to the court doesn't really strike Fabian. Neither is that. I think try to save her. I don't think he'd realized the baby would be turned.
Maybe I was trying to save her. But if I didn't know then, I know now. I damned her. What's your name?
Misty.
Okay, Misty. I'm going to help you be safe. Both of you. In hindsight, of course, we all do things we're not the least bit proud of.
It's nice to know Fabian's flawed.
Well, good evening.
You sired a child, Fabian.
So I did.
Does she still haunt the city?
Seems to me she's got really good at not being seen. What we should do is go see Ryong. She's expecting us.
You are not curious.
Always, but whatever happens now has to be her choice.
As above, so below. Okay, we do have a few side quests we can do. So I'm going to recommend we do on the way there. I'm curious to go further with the story, but these quests should go quite easily.
I've always been a night owl.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that answers some of it. And maybe because the baby was sired by a ghoul, that the turning the mother allowed the child to be turned as well. Could happen. I really need to look more into the World of Darkness, like, lore.
You do brighten the place up a bit, don't you, dearest?
You have something for me to do?
There's a gentleman waiting in the foyer of the glacier. He should stand out, at least to your eyes. Please don't keep him waiting.
I will see it done. You have a pleasant night.
Makes sense, because we need to go to the glacier anyway, but Onda. I'd be curious to talk to Onda. See if we have some more information. Try not to creep around on the floor. Right. A gentleman. Assuming it's you.
You are waiting for a package?
I am. And such an interesting courier. Have a pleasant night.
Looking for reasons to see me again, are you?
Yo, I am curious. What was the price of joining the Camarilla Choir?
What was the price of joining the Camarilla?
There's always a ticket price for jumping the fence, right? Some prices are steeper than others. Some want a sacrifice of a Sabbat member, some just want a blood bond. Lou's asking price wasn't so high, but I wanted her to know I was serious. Gave the praise finger bones to Lou in a nice enamel box.
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Looks like it. Now Atrium's empty. Seems like one of the assholier anarch groups are trying to move in. Can you check out the alleys nearby? One of the staff ghouls saw Cass out there. And the word is he's trouble.
I will deal with it. I will speak to you again.
Okay. I'm curious now, because we have got our possession. Make use of that. Definitely make use of that. It's a bit of a distance, but yeah, we still have to come back here anyway. So yeah, what do people think? Do you think Fabian made the right choice? I mean, it sucks either way. I know it wasn't the right choice, but and I don't think he would have known personally. Definitely seems to be an issue that's come back to, well, quite literally haunt him. Right, let's try to do a double jump run. Nope, I didn't double jump. It's fine, we're good. Pro's been playing a little bit of this behind the scene. She's doing better at learning how to jump. Exactly. This is the exact thing, Vam. What I was thinking. Such a shitty situation. Like, here's very much one of these sort of things. It's like, what is the merciful choice? And would you call it merciful? Didn't mean to do that. We're good. We're good. We're all okay. So you...
Probably a rat. Fucking rats.
Somebody help! It's web here.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah. It's difficult. Really is difficult, chat.
That dealt with Onda's troublemaker. Nice work.
I think that's it's difficult, isn't it? Because it's definitely one of those two options in my mind for Fabian. I think he's always struck me as being quite kind to people, or trying to be quite kind, quite genuine. But yeah, there is that sort of thing of private investigator, sorry, with a puzzle to sort of solve. But she obviously went and wiped his mind. Possibly? Either that, or he just generally forgot about her. Maybe he sent her away and... I don't think. I don't know. I suppose this is why we need to carry on with the story, don't we? We'll do Nico quickly, because if we can get some more abilities, it would be nice to get amount of health from feeding. Although recall could be quite useful if we can build up for it. The brew hard ability you can unlock doesn't seem to be that beneficial. So with our fact that if we feed, we're temporarily harder to find. Works for hit and run tactics, but I'm sure it would work better for some of the other classes than Lasombra. So I'm part of me started thinking, oh yeah, maybe pick it up later, but not right now.
Ah, fire. You cannot keep away, huh?
Is there a wrong I might set right?
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. This is a picture of David's youngest son. A son who David has never seen through the eyes of sobriety. A son who David has never paid for, and whose mother has no home.
I have the scent. Be well.
Okay. Don't break Masquerade. Should be easy enough to do. Would be nice to maybe get a fresh drink. Again, I love looking at these supposed mortals just parkour running. Noticed you. You have some angry people.
I'll work up the courage to tell her how I really feel.
Oh, there you are. You were just drunk.
Get away from me!
Okay. Whoa, whoa. Hey. Cop. You wanna do me a favor and just... There you go. There you go. You can deal with them. We've only got one left. Come on, come back here. Ah. Town border. I have no idea how I did it, Crow. I didn't even mean to aggro them. It just... Oh, first things first.
Come to me.
You, stay still.
Thirsty.
Well, that was interesting. And it smelled kind of familiar.
Let's find police officer. Be nice. Somebody we can make this person attack. Isn't us. No. Alright, worst case scenario, we'll step on another biker. Who's that? Are we still being hunted?
Stay back, you psycho!
You're still hunting? Ah. Alright, cop. There we go. Right. That guy killed, like, 2 other bikers. Man. Wild dogs, huh? It's anarchy on the streets, Crow. do whatever we can and just Alright, I will definitely abuse the possession. Especially if they could take the hits like that. I mean, I'm sure I've said that there was a game I played called Prototype, where effectively you could become like a shape changer. And one of my favourite things to do was to find an old lady, chomp on her, right inside the Empire State Building, and throw myself off and like do a swanton bomb. I'm sure we could do something similar with like find an old lady, possess her, and then just watch her go on like a murderous rampage.
I was hoping to see you again soon, Milo. David is dead, I hear. And am I right that he has supped Kindred blood? If it comes back on us, we will deal with the Dominator.
Okay. I did not know that.
I hope your night is pleasant.
So, we have got the Lasombra, which makes me think, chap, before we do anything else, I need to find somebody and I need to eat.
Wanna get your money's worth?
Yeah, you want me.
You have a human heart. How beautiful it is.
Oh, you're sweet. I'll give you a discount.
Let's go down here. This should be some distance away. We come just a little bit further away from... There we go. There you go. Bit more full. Do we have enough for another ability? We do... not. That's fair. Right. Let's go to the Macom. Oh, the Brion. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Lovely and well fed. So much mischief I'm kind of tempted to do, but I'll do it off stream. I don't want to incriminate myself. Right. Sprint round here. Hey, you.
You're one of those rich people, aren't you?
Huh. Yeah, you know what?
There is not much to know about you, is there?
I knew it! Get away from me!
Can't beat a little bit of that. Did I have to? No. Did I want to? Yes.
Fire. Take a seat.
Fire. Thanks for coming.
My prince?
My prince.
I assume you managed to smooth things over. That should take care of inner court politics. And thankfully, Willem's sudden exit and the repercussions of that exit aren't public knowledge. Yet.
Okay. So how did... You know what? Let's say the gardener knows.
The gardener knows.
Beat me to it. This gardener knows the truth. And you say he's Sabat, an enemy of this court. And Sophia says she thinks the Sabat are tied to your mark. Seems our interest just became aligned, Nomad. I'm expediting your investigation. And I have a good idea where to start. The underground.
Yo, let's play man at a time.
You say these words, the underground, as if they should mean something to me.
I forget you're not native. The underground is an architectural graveyard. The ruins of old Seattle. After the Great Fire. Rather than salvage what was, Lou decided to simply build on top.
What makes you think I will find answers in this underground?
Tali reviewed the PD figures. Disappearances, deaths, Kind and Kindred both. Always near an entrance to the underground. It's what drove out the Nosferatu. Campbell never looked into it, said he had other priorities. I'm not saying it's our smoking gun, but it is a gun and it is smoking. And I'm going to disarm it.
The gardener talked about going under the soil.
Oh. I mean, it was odd going what makes you think it's Sabat, since we tried our hardest to say, hey, it was Sabat, and Tali was like, it's not Sabat, so...
I will take a look. It may lead to something.
Oh, it will definitely lead to something. Whether it's your conspiracy, we'll have to see. Only ones who go down there now are mortals, and only ever in their sanctioned playgrounds. But deeper than those, I'll level with you. I don't know what kind of threat you'll face. In Lou's day, getting sent down there was a punishment, a convenient solution for problem Kindred. Besides, you won't be alone. The Gangrel next will be with you.
Oh. Why Nyx?
Why?
Tali found out she's been taking certain liberties. Something I'd hoped the sheriff would be on top of. Now, I'd be inclined to make that her first strike, but obviously, Lou was furious. Remember what I said? The underground being Lou's favorite form of punishment? Since Nyx works for Lou directly, Lou gets to decide what happens when she's fired. Use the public entrance. You'll find the gangrel easily enough. And Fire, be careful down there.
Yeah. Let's say, I felt like Nyx was very much trying to do the... I want to prove I have a spot here.
That tour is top of the list of things to do for our visitors. Fun day out for the Okie.
Exactly, Crow. She was
Maybe
terrified.
All right. Maybe our falling tourist numbers is because they're all getting eaten up by something. You'd hope someone would mention that in the review, though, right?
Yeah. Quick check. Can't see anything to rip down. All good. At some point, I'm gonna have to. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of things I need to do. Gunshot. Yeah, I need to go around with like an interactive map and just tear off everything in the walls. Can't seem to want to speak with you. Curious. So, what do you think, chap? You think Lou's trying to kill us? You think Nyx is sent to deal with us? Ghost tours, paranormal underground, wine and liquor. Okay. Underworld tour. Ooh. Spooky.
No
Right.
sign of Nyx.
And a lot of mortals.
She'll stick out. We should be able to track her down easily enough.
A newspaper up. No. You know, it was probably something else.
You catch that aroma? That's Nyx, all right. We should get after her.
Seattle Underground. Oh, let's visit the restrooms first of all. Always good to just inspect things. Card inside an empty gift bag. Front depicts a picture of a champagne bottle and streamers. Congratulations, team. You absolutely smashed this year's targets. Is it something from head office to say thank you for your hard work? We know times have been hard in recent years, but your new ghost tour overhaul and really turned the place around. Now let's look at getting that employee retention up. I don't know. I've been kind of debating. Do you think they're going to do another Ocean View hotel? Alright, footprints have definitely gone downstairs, so we can check this. Starfroaters. Okay, so it's just a bunch of people. So they seem to be losing people. Either because the ghosts are particularly spooky. Pioneer Square. Trustees of the Museum and Seattle Dark History record their gratitude to J.J. Campbell of DOTGEO. Features for his generous donation. Okay. Inspect tour posters. Do not enter the museum without your tour guide. Stay away from. Stay with your group at all times. No food or drink beyond this point. No crucifixes beyond this point. No flash photography beyond this point. No spirit boards. No whistling. Do not follow the sound of singing. Okay. I guess we are. Hi, how are you? Going deeper and deeper.
(1885 to 1886) saw the anti-Chinese riots depicted here, which were begun by unemployed white workers determined to drive away the Chinese diaspora who had played such a vital role in building Seattle. Despite this, modern Seattle once again enjoys a thriving Chinese and Pan-Asian community. In 1889, disaster struck when the Great Seattle Fire consumed half the city overnight. It was believed to have originated in a carpenter's workshop.
What do you think, chat? Should we go through all the things, learn some history, or just push straight through it?
The Seattle Underground, where we now stand, came to be when attempts to rebuild went awry and a new city was built on top of the old one. Thank you again for coming to the Seattle Underground tour. This exhibit, like many others in the city, relies on generous donations such as the Lou Graham Historical Grant and people like you. Please feel free to speak with our front of house staff if you would like to contribute.
No, yep, that's absolutely fair. We can always do this later. Can we interact with the same thing twice? We can. Oh yeah, that's cool. We can always come back to this later. Great fire plaque. Cool. Alright. Nyx took a side route.
Nyx, running ahead like a mud off the leash. Go carefully. This place is about as stable as a Wall Street gambling den. Huh. You get that subtle perfume of wet dog? You know gangrels. Reckon Nyx is on 4 feet instead of 2 right now.
Yep. She changed. Fair enough, I guess. It's gonna make it slightly harder for us to follow. I drop down here.
Something's got Nyx all fired up. She's got a scent or something like that.
Why did she not wait for us?
Who knows? Maybe it's a rabbit. Gangrel. About as much scent as God gave a goose.
Ooh, that is a good theory, Crow. Big plastic skeleton. Yep. Alright. Chasing gangrels through undergrounds. Just what we need to do. Prohibition era things. Going for crouch. Do we have footprints? We do. We have dog print. Still a dog. Hop. Okay.
I can see why they don't let little Susie or Johnny mess around here. Feels like the ground's about to heave-ho any minute.
Totally not freaked.
Doesn't smell like wet dog. Wounded dog, maybe. Oh, Nyx, you downright fool.
Okay, so Nick's got hurt. Nick's got more than hurt. Nick's got bifurcated.
Oh no.
She found something, and it destroyed her. Whatever did this will have an entrance nearby.
Ryong said she'd been taking certain liberties.
Some cannot so easily let go.
If I was a betting sort, I'd bet whatever did this to her is the same whatever Ryong has us looking for.
So let us find it.
Took the words right out of my mouth, so to speak. What has no scent but leaves a trail of claw marks? This is interesting.
This quite sucked. I did like Nyx. She did have that sort of like no nonsense attitude. Right, so what do we think, chat? Do we think Kindred could be Guru, so like a werewolf? Big angry claws. And it's the thing that drove the Nosferatu out.
Ryong said the attacks were all near entrances to the underground.
Such as right here.
No. Okay, well, it's fine. I was looking into like Amnesia the Bunker, and this is totally not giving me that same sort of feel of crumbling infrastructure. Big thing with claws out there hunting. Where did you go? Went the only way you could have gone, which is this way. Okay.
Think we can get back? No. The only way out is through.
This is old Seattle. The city buried by Luke Graham and her.
Okay, so what do people think? Definitely not ghosts. It can't be werewolf. A werewolf underground seems too much. That's not to say there aren't. Yeah, we need more blood. Mole men. It could be mole men. Oh.
What was that?
Okay, so semi-bipedal, walking hind legs, using forelimbs to maneuver. So, fair warning, chat. This has reminded me of that moves. There is a level in the Metro 2033 game, which is the library, the librarians. Love the book, love the game. Hate the librarians more than anything. Big, shambling, gorilla-esque things. Main difference is you have to be quiet. Hey, buddy. You're angry, whatever you are. You know what? Hold still, let me have a look at you. Right, they're kindreds. They're definitely kindreds. Can't feed from them, we can only attack.
What manner of creatures are these?
How many of you are there? You know what? Possible moment. You think Samitsi? That is odd. He didn't attack. It didn't attack even when I possessed it. We'll try once more. Try once more, chat. It would be, you know, as awful as it is, me yelling at the fact that I didn't like the Samitsi area in Bloodlines 1. The Samitsis are back in this. I would be so ridiculously happy. We'll try one more possession. can't possess you. Alright, I'm gonna possess you then. I want you to actively attack him. Oh, there's more of them. Interesting. Alright, on both sides. Oh. Yep, no, did not like that. That is a point. Do they not see them? Yeah, they don't have any eyes. Do they smell them? Is it literally just silence? Yeah, very Pan's Labyrinth.
What do you think these are then?
I have heard a rumor of Sabbat-created shock troops. These fit the description. Called the Unbirthed, or sometimes Moonflowers.
Cute.
I have not heard of that one. I've heard of the Blood Brothers. Yes, please. Chug chug. Right, let's go this way. It's almost like I've never seen Pan's Labyrinth. There's almost very The Descent-esque. Creatures with no very poor sight. I know. It's on my list of things to catch up on. It sounds like something I would enjoy. Right. That possibly is why. I've heard it's just a really good thing. See, the problem is, I was made to watch Descent by somebody, but I was playing Skyrim at the same time, and I could just get my mind off the fact they were just Falmir, like the snow elves in the caves. So I was like, oh, it's fine. You just need to have... Ooh. That is interesting, Crow. Birth, also called Moonflowers. Type of monster shock troop created by the Sabbat. Birthed from human corpses infused with sacrificed by day. Thin-blooded vampires or fledgling vampires. Okay. I mean, Benny was literally tearing Thin Bloods apart, wasn't they? Right, well, let's I can't feed from you. So we're good. We're good. I've got this. We're all good. He was, in fact, not good. I don't like the Spider-Man climbs up the walls. Alright, we're good. We're okay. Source of the Umber. I mean, so I did do research on what happened to Sabat after Sabat fell and Tzimisce. It looks like they basically just did a Lasombra. Some joined the Camarilla. Others went independent. At least they're giving us health potions. Almost if it's like going, hey, we know you won't be able to feed. But you're going to be throwing fisticuffs quite a bit. Yeah, this. Feels very
those creatures. Whoever made them. They could be the work of the Sabbat.
Not everything has to be the Sabbat.
No, but they remind me of a Sabbat myth. I do not believe in coincidences.
Oh, don't say that, Crow. I don't like the idea of being hunted in the sewers by something. That being said, it does scream fairy fountain, Legend of Zelda style of, hey guys, you've got a boss fight coming up. We need to make sure you have plenty of health. It's fine. It's fine. Just we treat this like it's Bloodborne. Big scary hunter. He's okay, no, that didn't move. I was only kidding when I said it was Amnesia the bunker. We didn't need to. No. Okay, so is this a dead end? But no, there is a way in there. Thank goodness for the fact we can just possess. While that's running, we can reload any of these. So they need to work. Split second could help, but we don't have enough for that. Charge wouldn't help. and recoil. Yeah, we don't have the XP for those. I don't like the fact you're getting close. Oh, let's thin the herd a little bit more. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. True, we do have potions. Just makes sense to use the enemy's forces against them. Was that ours? Yeah, no, I see what you mean, Vamp. The lighting is really nice. Okay, it was a blood potion and a health potion. I think I'm gonna see if we can do another possession. Then I'll check a health potion. Yeah, it is one of the sort of things. It is. I will say this for Bloodlines 2. I do enjoy it. It is very nice. Yeah, I remember you, and I remember you. Oh. Boom. The big scratch. Okay, it's fine. We're good. Fell forward, fell forward. This made me think though, chat. If we went Banu Hakim and went like a silenced build, you probably just had the time of your life. I hate the fact you can't use a vampire vision. That's the thing that really annoys me. So they can literally just be there. Yep. Oh. They also remind me slightly of Volatile from Dying Light. Just they're slightly nerdier cousins of Volatiles. Scratch, they go that way. No, alright, we're good. I keep on forgetting we can do a low crawl. What are you highlighting? Energy drink. Not seen any big scratches. Oh, okay. You just loop. This way then. Copy this route. Up and yoink across.
And what, might I ask, is an Unearthed exactly?
The Tremere may know more. What I know only through rumor. They are fledgling kindred, buried, then raised from a mass grave by a ritual, shorn of names or memories.
Well, that's just dandy. So, if such creatures were to breach the surface,
it would shatter the Masquerade beyond repair. The hunters would swarm. Seattle would fall.
You think this is what the Sabbat are after?
There will be a deeper aim.
With the Gardener as their leader. I guess we ask him.
I don't know why I keep
The last
doing
thing he said.
search.
Slip beneath the soil. He is here.
Oh yeah, I'll just keep on doing vampire sense. We'll notice if anything sneaks up on us. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Saying, like in this direction. What is it? Ugh. Oh, we're good. We're fine. We're okay, it's alright. Angry things are just gonna wanna fight. And if they get in my way, I'll bite. Once again, don't know why I'm doing that. Doesn't help. Ah. I guess we just... I'm meant to go across this way then. I mean, on the plus side, at least it's not ghosts. Will I ever want to come back down here? Probably not. But the fact there are lanterns means that we do have somebody walking around here. Oh. Actually, you've maxed out potions. Well, take it then. Okay, let's... We're hearing rumbling. Oh.
Gunfire.
Somehow I don't think those creatures can handle a pistol.
Very interesting. Who's shooting who?
Military.
Hunters.
There, the mark.
The Gardener lies behind that door. I know it.
What are they doing?
They are going to destroy the door.
Fire, those things are everywhere.
We need to get inside.
Fire, not safe. Fire!
Yeah. Thank you for... it's just the one. We're good. It's just the one. We're fine. But it's just the two. You know what? You fight that. Oh no, it's just the four. Still going okay though. Power up our punches. That grenade? Hey. Okay, that hurt. Oh, we have hunters who I can't seem to eat. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. You. Shoot those things, not me. Oh, Christ. They are... Wah, there's a lot of people. Too many people. You attack that. Don't hurt me. Ah. All right, chap. All right, we can do it. You just figure out a place to stand. We do have guns. What do we do? You. I just realised what we should probably be doing is switch Beckon with Terrify. Or buy us a bit more time. Not much. Ow, ow, ow. Ah.
Do what you...
Yeah. Alright, we can do this. We need to swap Beckon with Terrify. Nope, wrong button. Ooh. Not fair. You should not be able to hurt me when I am trying my hardest. Ah, flashbangs.
Do what you do best, Nomad. Survive.
You. Gun him. You working for me. Oh. Hey. You. Ah. Okay, these are very different hunters from the previous one. Give me something. Grenade. Ow. That kind of worked. Flashbang.
Do what you do best, Nomad. Survive.
Oh. Oh. Ow. Okay. Well, give me a second. You. Feels like a waste. Sprint. Gonna. Ah. He's ruined it for me. Nope. No, don't want that. Okay, we did it. We did it.
That was interesting. Well, that is a whole mess of rocks. No way we're getting through that. But we do need to go deeper. I reckon we should head back to the surface. Seattle's riddled with holes. Someone will know another way in.
Can I just say though, the Hunter's aesthetic, molto bene. I am loving the whole, red LED, black flak gas masks.
Down in underground town, oh mighty sheriff. Clowns with balloons.
Let's explain. Soldiers, hunters are one thing. Let's just say there are monsters down there.
There are creatures in the tunnels. I tried to follow them below, but my way was blocked by mortals armed with guns and explosives.
That tracks. Guess the slap-happy soldiers from the IAO finally showed up.
IAO?
Information Awareness Office. Like your old school Inquisition, but less about the cross, more about the extremely cross. Slaughtered licks for government pay, went off the rails. They've got a lot of shiny toys.
Armed hunters, yes. Very like the Inquisition. They have buried an entrance to the lower levels. I need another way in.
Well, shit. You, and this is me saying this, don't want to go down, believe me. Ruins and scars and the grinding of bones, babe.
Well, there's a batter down there.
I am certain the gardener is down there. The leader of the Sabbat. The one behind Isabella, who turned Willem.
Uh-huh. You still think Willem was part of a cult? Not a savant with poor choices in vest gear? Fine. Listen. Great Fire fucked up the city, and that's why they buried the underground. But the most fucked up parts? They got buried deeper, with extreme prejudice and heavy-duty concrete. You want to crawl in the darkest holes? You go talk to Mama Lou. That was her town, and her choices. Go see her. And, keep my name off your lips. This was your idea.
Very well.
It always comes back to Lou Graham. Well, let's bite the bullet. Back to the glacier.
Which I think...
Thought about that door, given what Tali said about Lou. That design looked Asian influenced to me. Chinese, even, if I'm not mistaken. Lou worked with Chinese laborers. I reckon that place is part of her old life before the fire.
And she buried it. Why?
You saw the tour. Seattle is all about the madam with the heart of gold. Not a mention of Rosalind or this mystery sire. Guess she wanted them forgotten.
But I will save that for next time, chat. So I hope you don't mind. We went a little bit late, but I kind of wanted to go down like underground, and it is interesting. A brand new creature that I've not encountered before. I'm definitely gonna have to do some more reading about the modern World of Darkness. Very much, was always kind of shown the 90s, the 90s and early 2000s. So the 2020s is gonna be really interesting to see. But no, thank you all so much for being here. I've really enjoyed seeing you all. It generally makes me happy to see you all here. I hope you enjoyed the stream or the VOD if you catch it later. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever it is. Thank you everyone for following. And yeah, I will probably see you Friday with some more of this. Quick thing. Just to reiterate, I did mention right at the beginning, the Discord, I am going to be making more of a point to be on it and kind of try to daily spend at least a bit of time there and try to be a bit more with it. And I am still working on new designs for the avatar. So hopefully by next stream, we'll have some more interesting ones. Who knows? Maybe we'll even go with one of the more new hunter designs. But no, thank you all so much for being here, and yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Bye everyone.